So they are the one who control. And Klitschko he belongs to this group.
Yeah, because I saw Klitschko. Klitschko is before 2013. He was opposition in the Ukraine government. From this all this revolution there.
Yeah.
And now I saw him is promoting with the so-called democracy.
Patriotism and Nazis. Okay, patriotism, we have in France groups who are like those we are called extreme droite. We call them Nazis.
The extreme right.
Oh, but
You mean extreme right?
extreme right. They call them Nazis. Nazis. You know.
In Ukraine.
No, here in France the same.
Also?
Yeah, less now, but this is patriot. You first, for instance, Philippot, he called his party patriot. Patriot are first, like Zemmour now, who is running, remove the double nationality for the foreigners who are delinquents, so criminals, remove them and ship them back to the land. He will remove all the social privilege.
But they are slowly doing that now.
Because they are sucking on the
state.
On the state, and they do nothing. They only crimes. So we'll see, darling. We
know that the refugees they begin to. No, what I know this immigrant they slowly remove their, and then they have to go to work now. They have to go to work. That what I told you, my classmate in the school. So explain to me about this about the money, you know, the treasure bond.
The treasure bond has nothing to do with Ukraine.
Just wait, because we were talking about China.
Yeah.
So the
China decided, Russia decided, but Russia will not pay with the yuan. They will pay with ruble. So ruble.
If they want to buy something in China, Sisa?
Yeah, and the Chinese will pay in yuan. If the Chinese want to buy from Russia, they will pay in yuan.
D'accord.
And they will, you just change the money after that. You know?
But because in Saudi Arabia, how about that?
It is an agreement with Saudi Arabia. When they say, if Saudi Arabia, I say we accept rubles.
I know. I mean to China, because China, if you want to buy oil, yuan.
If they accept the yuan, finish. Dollar, bye bye. Because the dollar was the hegemony of the American was because every transaction, international transaction, was done in dollar.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, because everyone was depending. For instance, you wanted to buy oil in Brazil, in Saudi Arabia, in any countries, you have to pay in dollar.
Okay.
So that was an agreement. And the Americans said, if you don't pay in dollar, then you cannot make business with us anymore. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But if this will happen, this is what they...
Because now, because they push so much on Russia, Russia say, okay, you don't want me, you don't want. I wait since 2007, 2008. We make an agreement, you never signed the agreement.
Agreement of what?
For cooperation. Never.
But
not only the American, the European also, idiots. You think that Total is a French company, very big company.
Okay.
It's in Russia.
Oh, ouais?
You know how much they invest there? 20 billion euro. You think they will leave Russia? 20 billion. Who will give them the money? They're extracting gas there.
So this is really hypocrisy, what they are doing here?
Hypocrisy, darling. Of course it's hypocrisy. Of course it's hypocrisy.
Because
they will never
you make sanction, after that they're investing there.
Total is working for the Russian government. Because the Russian government invests with them.
And then who suffer now is the folks,
In Russia?
No, here.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, because they increase the
Macron policy.
They increase the price.
That is another tactic. They profit from this Ukraine war to press the people.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I
The
see.
goal is to force the people to give up their cars to buy electric cars. That's it.
Ah,
And then after that, there's no electric cars no more. You need to buy another system here.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the freedom of people to the people to choose.
But if the dollar will fall, so it means they have the opportunity to make this cryptocurrency now
No, don't forget that for now. Forget cryptocurrency.
into the system,
Forget this cryptocurrency.
because it's crypto. They're talking in the
Crypto. There will be no cryptocurrency. There will be. They want to remove the cashless company, but they don't need a crypto for cashless. Cashless, you have a card. It's finished.
cashless. If you
Cashless, it's different. Today you can go to Leclerc and pay in cash.
yeah,
Okay, so this is their dream. They want to control the people. They control. It's a spiritual control. Started in 1789 in our country, in France. And with your country, so start already with Aquino and
yeah.
all
They
the minions.
want to destroy the society there. I remember with the drugs.
So we don't have to be blind about that and to believe what they tell us.
Yeah,
The true
Of
reason
course,
is
sir.
different.
huh?
The true reason is different.
But they're pushing for this reset now.
You said they try since decades to enforce the New World Order. Now they have a problem with New World Order, so now they will say the Great Reset. They try everywhere, darling. They try everywhere.
This way I see that
But they cannot push Elohim.
they push.
Okay?
Yeah, they push.
Cannot push Elohim.
This is why I am not scared,
They
because
can only push if the people believe that, like they did with the vaccine. Look today, the people with the vaccine. They will say, "Oh, I've been crazy. I am suffering now. I have to take 3 injections. My neighbors die. My cousin die, and yeah."
yeah.
No, darling, it is so. It is an evil plan. Thanks Jehovah for the wisdom He gives us.
This why I don't. Even they are forcing for that. We will see. We know that we have Elohim. Huh? He's in control. They can do like they can only do what Elohim will allow to do.
Right? Exactly.
They will not do what they want. Huh? They are human. You are. They are.
Oh, darling. Cashless, if dollar equal null, is cashless is null. No, the collapse of the dollar is the collapse of the economy in
the US. D'accord.
In the US. Today,
And they want that.
listen. Today, if the US, an example, order rice in the Philippines
Yeah.
for $1, they will have 45 pesos.
Yes. Today.
So let's say for $1 they will have 1 kilo rice.
Mm-mm.
But if the dollar collapse and 1 pesos equal
$1 peso.
$1
$1.
equal $1, to have 1 kilo rice they will have to give $45.
It's too much.
So it is a collapse. You
The
understand?
collapse in the US.
In the US, the car industry, or what they will buy outside the US will jump the price. They cannot pay.
So they plan that. They plan this
They want to
this.
destroy the economy. They want to destroy-
Yeah, if they want to destroy, because they want to reset, destroy the new economy by this.
Yeah, the new system.
Yeah, this is.
The plan was, this was the Great Reset. Let them talk. Does Putin want the Great Reset? No.
No, he
He has
doesn't
his
want.
own currency, ruble. Does Xi Jinping want the Great Reset? No. They have their own money, the yuan.
Yeah, this is. They do not agree with it.
All will profit from that are the countries who have no dollars. Because if the dollar collapse,
Yeah.
the loser is the US. It's no
The US, yeah, but here is euro.
Right?
Euro here.
Yeah, but this is why
The US will collapse.
the US will collapse.
Mm.
Imagine you want to buy a telephone, okay, a telephone, $1,000. If the dollar is 10 cents, now value, if it fall, now $1, you for $1 for €1 you get 1.8, 1.10 US dollar. Okay, so the euro is 10% higher than the dollar. Imagine if tomorrow the dollar lose 50% or the 80% of its value. This means for $1 or for only €1, you will buy a thing, you will pay 20 cents. You understand?
Yeah.
If your cell phone, you buy a cell phone in the US, costs $1,000. If you lose $1,000, if you lose 80% of its value, you will pay the same telephone $200 instead of $1,000. You understand?
Right. So it will be the fall of the economy of the US.
If this telephone is made in China, how do you pay it to the Chinese?
But
No, let's see the cost to make the cell phone that you sell $1,000 in the US. The cost in China is $200. An example, eh? But now the dollar fall down,
yeah,
so that your money, your dollar, when you have paid the $200 to the Chinese, you have more money because you cannot sell the telephone. You have to increase the price for the telephone 80 times. So your telephone, you have to make the same profit. You have to sell it for $1,000, $5,000 US dollar.
it's so much.
It's finished. Nobody will buy.
Of course,
Nobody will buy.
because the economy is already
This
full.
means finish.
Yeah, don't tell me they will start in their own country. They will destroy their own country. The same here.
So
The same here.
no, we'll see. No, here we'll see. We'll see, darling. We trust Jehovah. It doesn't matter that. It doesn't matter. What comes, darling. Jehovah will always have a way for us. One who do not make war.
It's criminal.
His, yeah.
So
No. It's the U.S., darling. They're under the control of the U.S. The U.S. make Vietnam, Iraq, Libya, all massacre. They kill people. Even an American senator said, because they say the journalists tell him, yeah, there is crimes committed against Ukraine. They say, who are you to speak so? Who are you? Who are we to speak so? And the reporter said, what do you mean? They say, don't you know that we have more criminals here than you have in Russia? He was surprised. He didn't give him the name, but he began to show the war made by the Americans. How many people die? We have no criminals here. Okay, so stop to speak about crimes with Putin. Don't forget, Putin went there because they called him. The Donbass,
yeah.
The people called him.
they made an agreement. They asked for
Yeah.
help because they really are. I saw the video. They even the civilian they shoot them.
Yeah.
Wow,
Who is that who shoot them?
they loot them.